Alright, so we're going to have a review of the Softears RSV, or the Reference Sound 5. This is a 5BA set, retails for $730 US. Let's get into it. So you have a nice box, actually. I like the box, very nice shape, nice. I don't know, I like the way this is presented. It looks cool. So open that up, magnetic closure. Take out the case here, little puck shell case. Some say this is leather, doesn't smell like leather to me, I don't know. Take this box out. Let's get this box out of the way. Okay. So in the accessories box, we're gonna have a 2-pin cable. We have the tips. Decadent. This is like to keep the humidity out. This is a cleaning tool. We have a little like card of like officialness and some like a little booklet with all the instructions and stuff like that. You know what it's all about. So we have tips in here, just the normal tips. I don't need to get into that. So let's talk about the cable. And I'm actually going to bring in the pin-on globe. I just reviewed this. Let me take this 2-pin out. I just reviewed these, and so they should be on my channel also right now because I think I'm going to upload this afterwards. And the reason this is here is because these are like opposites to the RSV, and I far prefer these over the RSV in an overall experience-wise. We're going to talk about why. So I also have the cable here for a reason too. So actually, let's talk about the cable right now. This cable, for this price, is not good. I don't like this cable. It's not awful. If this was a cable that came with a $100 IEM, sure, fine. $200 IEM even, sure, fine. Because it stays straight-ish. It's just a little bit curly. It's just the material feels cheap. I'm not really getting this well on camera, am I? The material feels cheap, and it's not great for the price. I mean, this is $730. Come on. Let's get a better cable. Like, this is the Pen-On cable. The Pen-On Globe was freaking $340, and you have this nice, wee, very soft cable. I don't know. I far prefer this cable. It's just a lot nicer looking and feeling than this. So I don't know, I just wanted to say that because I think that this is just kind of ridiculous at this price. $730, you expect a lot more. I didn't even take the RSV out, did I? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, the RSVs are in here. Anyway, open the case, which is too big for a pocket, like I always say. Take out these tips. Take out there come these little baggies here. And here is the shell. It's a really nice shell. These are apparently real gold flakes or something. Just says Softears on the bottom. It's full resin. Let's take the other one out here as well. Come on. There we go. And it is randomized how the flakes will come out on. And I think that this one looks a lot better than this one. Sorry if you can hear that car in the background. All the gold flakes kind of fell to the bottom, it seems, on this one. Well, it's all over the shell on this, but I think they're a very nice looking set of IMs. I think they look great. And you got a little microfiber cloth in here too, and all that. So let's put that to the side here. So the reasons I say these are opposites, right, is in every aspect, really, they're opposites. Let me try to get this better in frame. Let me get the cable out of the way here too. So this is a mess here. Let's get this nice. Anyway, so the globe, I think, looks not that great. The RSV, I think, looks excellent. Now, the globe is a 1DD, 2BA. This is a 5BA. And these have, like, you know, let me rephrase this, because I was about to say something real stupid. Like, these have a 5BA, and I've heard so many reviewers say it doesn't sound like a 5BA, but this sounds exactly like what a 5BA would sound like. And this has 2 BAs and a DD, and it doesn't even sound like it has any BAs in it at all, but in a good way. It has a good timbre. Now let's get into that. Well, first let's go comfort as well. Comfort-wise, these are extremely uncomfortable, for me at least. The shells are huge shells, and not only that, this nozzle here. Let me try to get the nozzle on the globe here so you can see the difference. Right, this nozzle is really thick. And the problem with that is that when you have the, let's just take the pen on tip and just try to slide it on here. First of all, it makes it harder to put tips on here. But when you put a tip on this, okay, it's thicker inside of your ear canal, and it kind of puts pressure in your ear canal if you have a small ear canal like I do. And so that's really annoying and really uncomfortable. So I found them very uncomfortable during use. I tried different tips. I tried spin fits. I even tried the Softears tips here. These like Softears rubbery tips. And these are the smallest ones they have, and they're still too big for my ear canal. So if you have a small ear, if you have small ears or a small ear canal, these won't work for you. Honestly, you just shouldn't get them because you just won't be able to use them very comfortably. I can still use them, they're just not very comfortable. Now, going into sound, I hear a lot of YouTubers say, you know, these have a great timbre, and I really disagree. I think these have a really bad timbre, but great tonal balance. They have really good. I like the signature, but the timbre is just such a strong BA timbre to me, and it's really disappointing because these have excellent detail, excellent resolution, great forward vocals. Okay, but the vocals come with a little bit of like a BA grain, you could say. Like it sounds a little rough. Like I don't know. It sounds really like sandpaper. It doesn't sound smooth. It doesn't sound effortless. Sounds a little bit. This is rough, and the highs are a little bit harsh on some tracks as well. I don't like that. The Globe, the vocals are not as nice, like not as detailed, not as prominently forward as the RSV, but they're actually pretty close. And remember, these are $340. These come close to these with the vocal performance. Not as good, but close. And the timbre on this is a lot better. The timbre on this, it's coarse. It's very coarse. Now, if going to bass, a lot of reviewers are saying that the bass doesn't sound like it's BA. Yes, it does. It sounds very BA-like. It's not bad bass. It's not bad. It's just, it's thin. It's light. It doesn't have the impact. It doesn't have the decay of the BA that you can get in the Pen-On or in a single DD or anything that has a DD driver in them, the dynamic driver. It has a very short-lived thump, and it has good texture-ish. It's good like quality bass. It's just not. It doesn't have good decay and doesn't have good impact. I'm not a fan of the bass. When I listen to songs with a lot of like a good bass rhythm in the background, kick drum, something like that, I'm not in the zone with the music when I'm with these. When I'm with these, I feel the kick drum. You know, you're listening to music. The bass in the background holds a lot of tracks together for a lot of music, and it kind of just doesn't feel as engaging when you don't have that. And the RSV kind of, for some tracks, doesn't have that. Now, for instruments, I really think the RSV performs very well with instruments. I really like the instruments on the RSV, better than the Globe, better than a lot of things I've heard. Not the greatest thing in the world, though, but good. The staging is around the same as the Globe. Maybe, it's around the same as the Globe, honestly. So, and the Globe has good staging. So these have good staging, too. But at $730, I expect that, you know? It's just kind of like it should be the case. And it is, but then it has all these other downsides. I like the vocals. I really wish these didn't have this BA timbre because they have so much potential in the excellent tuning, the great vocal performance. I like the amount of bass. I just wish it slammed a little bit harder and just wish it had better decay. The highs are a bit harsh. I just don't like that in general. That needs to be changed. But overall, it would be great if it didn't have this timbre. I know a lot of people don't hear BA timbre, don't mind it, and if that's you, and you also can handle a little bit of like grainy highs, these are pretty good. I wouldn't say still that they're worth $730 though. I honestly can't recommend these to anybody. Just getting out of my mouth all at once is just, come on. Overall, and they're also very bright. They're bright sounding. That's another thing. They're opposite from the Globe. The Globe is warmer, a little bit darker. These are bright. These are bright IEMs, really bright. And that can be good if it's done well. And it almost is, but not quite. So, and also, if you're wondering about tip changing sound, I didn't notice many change with these tips. I didn't notice change with spin fits. I didn't notice change with the stock tips. So, overall, I can't recommend these. They don't sound bad. I'm not saying they're bad sounding IEM, because obviously this is gonna beat out something like Performer 5, Blessing 2. This sounds better to me. But at this price of $730, I don't want to have BA timbre. I don't have that problem. I don't want to have a lack of slam in the bass. I want to have smoother mid-range. And I want to have better comfort. An IEM is useless if it's not comfortable to me. What are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with an IEM you can't stick in your ears? The in-ear monitor that doesn't go in my ears? Really? Like, this is not proper for an ear. This nozzle is so big. Let me get another IEM here. 1 second. I have a few IEMs here that I'll just bring out in cheaper ranges that are far more comfortable. Here's the Meteor. I like to bring this up for fit a lot because they fit very well even though they're big. Look at the diameter of that nozzle. Look at the difference, right? That's not normal. Here's a spin fit, right? Put the spin fit on. It's fine. I know I'm running this review long here. I just want to get this emphasized here. You have to understand that this nozzle shit. I can't even put the ear tips on, but when you get this on, it's just so damn thick. It hurts the ear canal, and it's really uncomfortable. So here's another IEM here with the classic metal nozzle, the Rinko, right? And then here is this. So yeah, see, it's quite a bit bigger, and it doesn't grip onto the tips well because it didn't have this notch. It is slightly like getting bigger on the end, but it doesn't hold it very well. I have many times these IEMs have had spin fits on them, put them in my ears, took them out, and I left the spin fit in the ear, and this was out of my ear. I had to get these things. I'm not advertising you. I'm not advising you to do this, by the way. If this happens to you, get someone professionally to take this out or something like that. I had one of these get stuck in my ear after putting this in my ear. Because I was trying to get a good fit. I put this in my ear, try to get a better fit. Still, no. And then when I took this out, this got stuck in my ear. And was stuck in my ear. I had to get it out with tweezers. So, and by the way, I'm not recommending you do that. Don't do that. If that ever gets stuck in your ear, you need to go to somebody to get that out because you could puncture your eardrum. But anyway, that's besides the point. I mean, I know I'm rambling on now. I'm just disappointed because I heard so many good things about these, and I really like vocals. If you listen to my other reviews, I love like the vocals in the mid-range is my favorite part of like just music. So I was like, man, RSV, everybody's raving about how good these are, and they can do a good job if they didn't have that timbre. And so it was just a disappointing thing to me. So anyway, I hope this helped out to somebody who is looking to get these but doesn't like BA timbre and has heard all these things about them having great timbre. I disagree, at least for me. For me, I think that these have a pretty strong BA timbre, and I don't think they have good slam in the bass. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this helped somebody out. See ya.